What's around, everyone? Welcome. This is going to be a tarot card reading for the new moon in Leo. And funny, the new moon in Leo is conjuncting the sun in Leo. And they're doing it at 5 degrees. And 5 degrees, or just the number 5, let's just do that because it can go deeper. But 5 is the 5th house, and the 5th house is ruled by Leo, the sun, Leo, the lion, right? So 5th house is about you shining, your solar plexus shining, right? Shining bright. So we're going to be using the Gold Liar Tarot card. And the reason why I'm choosing these cards is because I'm a very mercurial person. So Mercury is hanging out, okay, in Leo, right ahead of them, okay? So Mercury got a good view and a good perspective. So these cards, the Gold Liar cards, are going to these cards are going to sing to us. It's going to sing a message, okay? And whatever that message is, apply it to wherever you need to apply it to when it comes to your life, okay? Only you know where you need to apply the energy and the message that comes out, because everyone has their own situations, you know what I mean, and circumstances. So in that case, you know, it calls for not a reading that just speaks to, you know, that sign and that sign only, but also you want to, since the moon and the sun is in 5 degrees, you might want to peep in on your moon sign as well, okay? Because the moon is the reflection of the sun. So you kind of can get a hint what's going on with your moon sign by looking at your moon sign in this reading. I'm also going to do a new moon in Leo separate from this reading here, okay, which is about just Leo season, the solar plexus of it all, the core of it all. So I hope you're shining bright out there, you know. What's making you shine bright, you know? What's attracting people to you? What kind of energy you got going on during this Leo season? Shout out to the Leos, Sun, Moon, Ascendants out there. How y'all doing? I ain't forget to say hey to y'all, you know. And during this Leo moon, it so happened that a orangey cat, orange and white cat, decided that it wanted to make my house, okay, a place of comfortability, you know, where it can settle on in and shine right on here. So somehow I was just driving down the street, we locked eyes, I said, oh, you're cute, and I kept it moving, right, like I normally do. Shout out to the Mercury's and air signs, air, and I don't pull the hand of my business in and out, whatever, the car, you know, and next thing you know, the cat, we go outside 10 minutes after I pull up, and the cat is outside just chilling, like at the door, meowing like, hey, we locked eyes. I was like, okay. So I have been going and getting things for cats. So I've been reading things and reading the back of toys and all that stuff, and this household deals, you know, with dogs due to my older child who is on her third dog at this point. Actually, fourth dog at this point. So we're used to having dogs. And we did have a Taurus, okay, who has been wanting a cat. Also, Pisces in the household has been asking for a cat. So, of course, there is an attraction to the cat, and this cat is shining really bright in this house. And I'm sure to the cat, we are shining bright to it. Okay? Because that cat want to learn some human behavior. I figure that cat is ready to be like, you know, expand. Let's talk about that. Leo's also about, you know, growth. You know, nurturing. So nurturing and focusing and making sure that everything is stabilized, that it is responsible for, making sure everything has what it needs so that it can do what it needs to do individually in the world to make the world go round smoothly, right? So that's kind of a little message in this card reading. So let's get started. I am going to start with Leos. Happy flight day, Leos. Happy solar return. Happy born day, birthday, all that jazz. Okay, but this is for Leos, okay? We're going to start with Leos first because this is their season, all right? And they got the new moon in 5 degrees along with it, so we got to let them go first, right? You know how I do on this channel, right? It is what it is, right? Take it or leave it. So let's get started. What's around Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? This is your tarot card reading for the Leo season, okay? And we have today a new moon in Leo, but this is a reading just for Leo season and advice card. And I only got 3 minutes left on this, so it might get cut off, but I'll keep an eye on it. So 2 of Swords, okay? There is a battle, honey. See them 2 wolves over there? There is a battle between the 2 wolves, okay? Cherokee Proverbs says that there are 2 wolves living inside of us at all times. One is like angry, envious, vicious, you know, type stuff, inferior type thing, while the other one is more like, you know, subtle, empathic, loving, you know, honest, humble, that kind of stuff. But whichever one you cater to, whichever wolf you pay more attention to, that's the one that's going to win every time. That's the one that's going to come out the most every time. So anytime turbulent emotions occur, anytime you're going through a rough time emotionally, that you feel like you're drowning in your emotions and stuff like that, it's very difficult when you're emotional to make decisions. That's why people say sleep on it, we'll talk about it in the morning, you know, that type of thing. So pause. Use a pause moment, okay? And intellectually, okay, your feelings, intellectually check your feelings, okay? Should you be using the angry wolf right now? Or should you be using the... It did cut off, but I don't know. It's giving me like 5-minute increments, it looks like, for everything. That's weird. That is weird, but I'm not surprised, all right? Because Mercury is like literally next to the sun and moon. So, yeah. So, I don't know where I left off because I was just running my mouth. So, 2 wolves, you know, which 2 wolves are you going to choose in a given situation? Sometimes you need to use that vicious wolf. As a Cherokee, I would say we have two wolves inside of us, and then sometimes you might have to use that meek wolf, that wolf that uses discernment, that wolf that sits and analyzes and be empathetic to the situation or whatever. You know what I mean? Or that one that says, okay, well, not now, but next week or tomorrow, or I'm gonna call you, or I'll holler at you. You know what I mean? Because it might be a situation where you want to go off on somebody, but it's not the place and time to go off. Everybody got their cell phones out. You know, somebody might lose a relationship over it. All kind of stuff can cause drama. I mean, we see this all the time on not social media, reality TV, right? All the time, just exposure everywhere. And we as viewers know that's wrong, But in the heat of the moment, they didn't think it was wrong. They was like, shoot, I'm using the vicious wolf all the time. Some people use the vicious wolf every time they have on the scene. You know what I mean? And you like, dang, can you just put that vicious wolf to sleep and maybe wake up the nice one for a minute and just have for an hour or something? That's what you got to learn to do, okay? So have a wonderful day and night, Cancer, Sun, and Ascendant during this Leo's